Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to everyone. Those of you throughout the USA. Hello and good evening to those of you in South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Dr. Lakeisha McKnight is here. Welcome to the Leadership TKO Live Night Show. And I'm super excited, super glad to be here with each and every one of you. Once again, glad to be here. Those of you. All right. And so listen, come on aboard, come on aboard. We're going to get started momentarily. I will be getting started shortly. I just want to make sure that we include a few people in the midst. Hopefully you've had a pleasant day and you're having a pleasant evening. All right, so welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. We're going to dive in just a couple more seconds. Thank you so very much, everyone. Those of you who are here early, appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so very much. We're going to tag a few people in this particular session here. So bear with me. And as I'm doing this, feel free to go ahead and share the stream. Share the stream. There should be a button below that allows you to share it onto your timelines, groups, fan pages, wherever you feel led to sharing it. Go ahead and do so. And I definitely welcome all of you who are part of Wealth Builders Worldwide, those of you specifically involved with the Winner's Circle. I appreciate all of you who are stopping through. Those of you who regularly attends and actually views the show, good evening and welcome to you. Thank you so very much for being here with me on tonight. For those of you who don't know, this show goes live every single night around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is when we're normally here and we are going live. And so I appreciate every single person that's tuning in that is here with me on tonight. And so thank you so very much. Listen, guys, as we're diving in, don't forget to like or love the stream as well. Like or love the stream. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is we focus specifically on leadership and business building here. And I will share with you the mission of the show in just a few more seconds. I'm finishing up just a small little tidbit here, as of course, it's moving at its own pace, but we're moving right ahead here. All right. So I'll tag a few more people after we have concluded here. But nonetheless, I do welcome you and I will honor your time as you're here with me on tonight. But welcome to the show. Now, the purpose of this show, the purpose of Leadership TKO Live Night Show, truly is to empower leaders just like yourself with the ability to win from the inside out, growing your influence, your impact, and your income. And so I welcome each and every one of you here, and I thank you once again for being here with me. Thank you so very much. And so here's another point that I do want to make. Again, I would love to learn where you're from. So wherever you are in the world, wherever you reside, whatever country you reside in, go ahead and let me know in the comment section. So you can share what city, what state, and what country you live in. So you can type that below in the comment section. All right. And as we're about to dive in, I want to bring your attention to information above. I want you to take a look at the title of the series, what we have been focusing on for the last couple of weeks. And it has a lot to do with helping each and every person here, if you're a network marketer, even if you're new to the space, giving you an idea of how to achieve massive success in this space, massive success as a network marketing professional. And so I'm going to be sharing some tips, and the tips are really based off of my network marketing mentor's book. Now, he's published several books, okay, including the most recent one, which is Dream Chaser Manifesto. But this book here is what the series is based out of, and it is 103 Ways to Fail in Network Marketing, a guide to your success. And so we're sharing tips along the way. Every single night, just about, you're getting a tip to help you along the way. You want to learn from those who have been there and who have done that. And that's exactly what we are doing. All right. Mr. Best, he's a network marketing Hall of Famer. So he's built, he's a multi-millionaire, high seven-figure earner. He knows what he's doing in this space. And I'm so glad to call him a mentor of mine. And so in his particular book here that we have, and along with this series, tonight we're going to be talking about something very, very special. I want to bring your attention to a specific image. There's an image that I want to show you really quick. So let me share my screen. It's really going to help you to understand where I'm going with this, with our tip tonight. Take a look at this picture, and hopefully you see this clearly. It's a picture of what? What do you see there on the screen? Go ahead and type it in. For those of you who are watching tonight, go ahead and type in what it is that you specifically see here on the screen. Type it in. Let me know what you see. I see it's a fruit tree. Now, it could be peaches. It could be apples. I believe that it is apples. Okay, it is indeed an apple tree. And so I want you to take a look, because there's a certain look to this tree. And when it comes to certain fruit on a tree, you know, the taste varies based on where the fruit is located. So if you're looking at fruit down here, you might notice that some of these fruit, depending on the location, there may be some animals around. They may have picked at some of the fruit that's hanging down low. Right? This fruit here may be overdone, ready, should have been picked a long time ago, right? Super duper red, right? It's just overdone. It's someone should have been picked off this fruit right here and taken them off the tree. But this right here, the fruit, the apples above here, you have to put in a little work to get access to these apples way above here. You got to put in some effort. Okay, and the fruit up here may be actually sweet. Okay, and it may give you a lot of strength, nutrient, all of that, all of which you need, not picked off, looking real nice, looking real good, but it's higher up. Notice the fruit at the top of this tree that's higher up, you're going to need to stretch. You're going to need to find a way. You're going to need to get to it. If you really want some good fruit, you're going to have to put in some work to really get it. So I want you to take a look at this tree, because it's going to help us to understand more about this tip that I'm going to share with you on tonight on how to achieve massive success as a network marketing professional. And so as we look at the tree and we keep in mind that some of the fruit, the apples down here, may be picked off of a bit. Okay, animals run around picking off of it. Okay, it may have experienced a lot of wear and tear because it's low-hanging fruit. Low-hanging fruit. So with that being said, everyone, tonight, the 60th tip that I want to share with you on how to achieve massive success is this. You want to aim high. Do not aim for low-hanging fruit when it comes to individuals to share your opportunity with. You see, tip number 60, the 60th way to fail in network marketing, according to Mr. and Mrs. Best, is to sponsor all of the financially challenged, in other words, broke, right, people you know and meet, and then wait for them to build your empire. So you're just trying to sponsor, though. You're like, man, I know that he needs to get in this business because he doesn't have any money whatsoever. He doesn't have a job. He need to get into this. I know she's going to join. So let me go ahead and share it with such and such. I know that she's going to come on board because she really needs this. I mean, she's struggling right now. That is not the way to do it. Now, you do want to share the opportunity with everyone and allow them to make the decision for themselves. But you do not want to aim for individuals solely because you believe they need the money. The truth of the matter is everyone should have multiple streams of income. But let's hear what Mr. and Mrs. Best have to say about this. Here's what they said. Offer your products and your opportunity to everyone. You don't know who they know. Let's stop right there. Now, again, offer it to everyone, but it's about working the legs. What are we talking about here? Just because a certain individual may not be able to get a product or a subscription or what have you, work the leg, and you want to go deep. You want to explore that person's circle of influence. You want to check in and see who do they know, and then who does that person know, It's all about circle of influence, tapping into your partner's circles, allowing them to see their entire circle, because sometimes since they're in it, they don't really fully see who they're connected to. So you want to dive deep and go deep into each and every person's circle of influence so that eventually you can lock that leg. What are we talking about when we say lock the leg? We're talking about coming across a person who is serious about your opportunity, who doesn't need much. I mean, they're going to receive coaching, but they're sold out for it. They're off and running, and they're like a sponsor monster. So they don't need you, hand and foot. They'll go out there, they'll be on calls, be on trainings, and they don't need your prompting. They don't need as much prompting. Okay, but they're going to be there. They're going to show up. They're going to do what they need to do. They're going to sponsor people. They're going to bring in customers for the business. And so you want to find that leg locker within every leg of your organization. And that's what everyone, you, myself, everyone needs to be doing that. Locking legs. Okay, the more legs that you can lock, the more successful your organization will be, or your network will be. Mr. Best is Mrs. Best. They say this. The truth is, people who need it don't do it. There you go. People who need it don't do it. And in most cases, and people who want it, they do it. Need versus want. There are a lot of people. Can I have that honest moment? I know a lot of people, like in my mind, I was like, man, they need to do it. There are people who are part of your teams right now who need to do it, and they're just not going to do it. It's because of what they know. It's because of having to break habits and do something different. It's about a mindset and confidence. People lack confidence in what they're doing. They don't believe, right, in themselves, their ability, and ultimately they're not sold out on the product or the mission of the company. They're just not sold out yet. And unfortunately, until most people's back is against the wall, until they realize, that they've come to a point where enough is enough, they're sick and tired of being sick and tired, most people are not going to do anything. But it's those people, those of you who have a dream. How many of you're watching this stream tonight, or you're watching the replay, and you have a dream? You have a dream that you are sold out for, a dream that keeps you up at night because you're trying to figure out who is the next person you can share or put your presentation in front of. Because the truth of the matter is, there are people out there. There are other people like Mr. Best, and like my other mentor, Mr. Dalco, and my other coach, the sergeant, Mr. Nate Hines, and many great individuals out there who are doing it, right? But the truth is, you want to go and share it with everyone. You will come across individuals, a part of those circles of influence, who are ready to dive in. So share it with everyone, guys. Do not aim for those individuals who are financially challenged or the low-hanging fruit, because that's going to have your business to grow slower too, because you got to dive a little deeper. Okay, don't sit there, wait for them to try to take action. You wait on no one, but you share the opportunity with everyone. And it's so interesting because now I'm really sounding like the author of this book, Mr. Ty Best. It's so funny. I'm just smiling at my own self. And I know many of you find yourself sounding like some of our leaders as well. But when you're under their mentorship and you're fully digesting the content and the information, you can't help but to start saying the same things that they say with maybe a little spin to it. But you're really saying the same thing. Okay? So my prayer is that you have gleaned much from what I've shared today. I know we've all been there where we said, a person has to get in because they really don't have any money. And the truth is, you want them to get in and you want them to take action, but they have to want it for themselves. Because if you bring in people that really don't have the drive and you're like pleading for them to come in, you're going to sound desperate. And not only will you be dragging them to register, but you'll be dragging them along the way to try to plead with them to build the business. And then you'll ultimately building the business for them, or nothing will be happening with that leg. So Again, Dr. Lakeisha McKnight is here. I pray that you've enjoyed what I've shared with you on tonight. I will tell you this, I'm going to share with you a resource that has changed my life and many of my other brothers and sisters' lives as well. And that is a powerful blockchain resource. You can position yourself with a free account where you can get paid in Bitcoin and Ethereum to promote the G999 coin. Okay, let me back it up. You can get paid in Bitcoin and Ethereum instantly 24/7. And I can show you how, because that's what's happening to me. All right, I have partners all over the world. Partners. I'm not saying, downline. No, a team of people. We're working together. We're serving more people. And we're experiencing success because we are growing personally as leaders. Every person a part of Winner Circle, Wealth Builders Worldwide, we're leaders. And we want to serve more people to get on that path to freedom. And so you can get paid in Bitcoin and Ethereum just like we are. You don't have to sit and wait for Bitcoin or Ethereum to grow in value. It doesn't even matter when you're connected to a system that pays you every second, every minute, every hour, right? Several times a day. You don't have to sit and wait because you're getting paid in it, right? And it's just amazing. It gives you that time freedom, location freedom, financial freedom that you may desire. So if that's you and you're watching this tonight, I encourage you to type info so I can get some information out to you. You can learn about this system that almost 100,000 people are connected to. We're almost there. And so type in information or info below. And if you're watching on someone else's timeline because they shared it, I encourage you now to also inbox them and say, hey, Dr. McKnight was talking about that system, how to get paid in Bitcoin and Ethereum, and you would like to learn more as well. And they'll get back with you. They'll share some information with you. But I appreciate you once again. I'll be back tomorrow night around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So until then, I do encourage you to think, to speak, and to live leadership. Good night, and God bless.